What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wolves of Ohio podcast. We're on our part 2 episode of whatever number we're on. But real quick, I'm wearing this shirt, and his fiance just texted him the gif of he's loading it up right now. Let me just make sure. Go ahead, you can still do your thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna come up over here. I'm gonna bring the phone down so I keep her stuff.
Oh yeah, and for the ones that are listening, this is I'm wearing a Homer shirt. Homer shirt. I can't talk today, which is every day. But I'm wearing a Homer shirt where he like comes in or comes out of the bushes and then goes back in. And she sent them that meme. What was the context behind that?
She wanted to start going to the gym since we just started March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she was planning on going yesterday.
Oh.
And I was just following up with her. I was like, "Oh, hey, did you end up going to the gym yesterday?" And she's just like, "Homer into the bushes."
That's funny.
Yeah, that's her.
That's funny. So
That's her humor.
real quick, last 24 hours we got 2 downloads on our podcast.
Nice.
And then all together we have 113 episodes, or 113 downloads, I should say. So yeah, and we can see right here what we have. It's in Cleveland's what we save. We gotta pay for this, which is like $11. I'm not doing that again, because I owe you money. And then we got this. So from Apple, and then from computer and mobile 8%, Apple computer 8%. This shows you how many bots are downloading it, which is good that they show that.
Like 10%.
Yeah, it was pretty high, like right here, like last week, and I'm like, who's doing this to us? And then it went down.
I mean, that might just be like the RES, RSS, or whatever you said it was.
Yeah.
They might do that to like any podcast that isn't getting like listeners
Okay.
to try and keep the numbers to some form.
Oh.
You know?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
That's
so they
smart.
might try and keep like a baseline of like maybe like 5 or something like that.
Right.
And then as and it's probably gone down because we're probably getting more like active listeners.
Gotcha.
Or like actual people listening.
Nice. So the battery's dying again.
We just changed battery. Texting, so like I ended up. You know how like when you have the like a notification and you can just like scroll it down and like reply from the notification.
Yes.
Yeah, I do that a lot. And then like someone else will text me or something, or I'll get some kind of notification, and I'm in the middle of like typing on my screen, and it moves things around. So I ended up just clicking on a YouTube video while I was trying to just type.
That is annoying.
Honestly, like that's been a feature for long enough that they should know that like when you have your keyboard up, not to move, like not to pull your keyboard away for a new notification or something.
Right. Because that was insane. Real quick, I can't find that damn episode. I love how I got like the resumes for Charlie Loves Daisy from actors, and I'm like, why was that on our Google Docs?
Well, that's saying it's on recent right now.
Yeah. What's this? No. Oh yeah. No thanks. Where we at? Here we go. Boom. All right, here we go. That's what I want to talk about. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do for our first episode, actually. The 1969 bank heist. And I thought of a fun idea. I wanted to know too. I meant to bring this up on our Christmas episode. I was thinking about doing like we do a Christmas bank heist. See if any happen on Christmas Day. But yeah, so in 1969, a bank heist in Ohio. 20-year-old bank teller by the name of Theodore John Conrad, born July 10th in Denver, Colorado. We're just going to call him Theo from now on because his name is too damn long. Theo was born to Edward and Ruthbeth Nee Kruger Conrad. His parents divorced while he was in elementary school. Then he moved to Lakewood, Ohio with his mother and sister after their divorce. He attended Lakewood High School, where he would graduate in 1967. He was popular in high school and was elected as student council. Theo was smart and had an IQ of 135. He went to attend New England College, where his father, Edward, who was a retired captain in the Navy, was an assistant professor of political science. Theo left the college after one semester and attended Cuyahoga Community College. He was also obsessed with the 1968 film, The Thomas Crown Affair, which stars Steve McQueen as a millionaire bank robber. Theo saw the film more than a dozen times and would brag to his friends about how easy it would be to take money from the bank and told them that he would plan just to do that. And now we heist. Okay, so Theo planned the heist at the Society National Bank here in our very own hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. Theo walked out with $215,000, which is equivalent to $1.84 million today. Theo went into work like any normal day. He worked in a cash vault as a teller. His job was to package the money so it could be delivered to society branches around our lovely, beautiful Cleveland town. Now, here's the good part. Theo walks into the vault and stuffs the $215,000 cash. And I throw my hands up like Terry Crews as I said, and then I wrote that down from White Chicks, where he's like, cash. That scene still kills me. He threw the cash into a paper bag and walks out of the bank with the money. He also did this on a Friday, and this is the day after his birthday, so he had three things to be happy about. His birthday, it being a Friday, and him robbing the bank successfully. Decades later, he confessed to his wife and his daughter, Ashley Randall, when they were watching NCIS. He told them, in case something happens, or in case something comes up, he changed his name to Thomas Randall when he relocated to Boston. He bought a two-bedroom penthouse. He was a golfer. He ended up becoming a car salesman. Ashley said by the time Ted met her mom, the money was gone. And how mad would you be if the money was gone, if that was your dad?
I mean,
it ain't nothing after that. Well, 215,000
I don't know.
in
It's like,
1969.
I don't really expect, like, I know, like, when my parents die, I'm probably going to inherit something, and same from, like, my grandparents. But it's like, I don't know, like, stuff like that I don't like to count on, you know?
Yeah,
Because it's
I
like,
feel that.
it's not like they owe me anything.
Right.
It's like,
I feel that.
you know, so it's like, it's the same thing that, like, my work, when they give out, like, a Christmas bonus, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's generally based on our stock prices, so like, or not our stock price, it's based on something like on how well the profitable the company is effectively.
Okay.
So it's like, it's like when the company does well, they pay it back to the employees during Christmas time. But if the company has a rough year, like, you know, we're not going to get a bonus.
Right.
You know, so it's like, it's more tangible, and so we have a good understanding on, like, you know, it's not like they're just gonna be like, oh, we don't want to give out a bonus this year, so we're gonna say we did bad. Like, we have an understand, like, we know, like, if the company's doing bad, that we're,
Right.
you know, we can see that the company performing badly and not getting a bonus, but it's like, you know, you know, majority of times we get something, you know, like there are years where we don't get anything, but like, you know, like, most people, like, the best way to put it is there's a good amount of people that use that to factor into, like, their Christmas shopping,
Okay.
you know, because we always get it right before Christmas.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Yeah. So even though, like, there's people that factor that into, like, their Christmas shopping, I don't even think about it until the money hits my account.
Right.
You
Now
know?
I feel that.
It's like, until that money hits my account.
Oh, they do a direct deposit instead of, like, giving
Yeah.
a check. That's
Yeah.
nice. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's like,
Damn.
I do not, like, even at the beginning of the year, it's like, I might have some kind of plan on, like, oh, this would be a good idea, like, if this money comes along. But it's not like I'm sitting there and, like, calling contractors or something,
Right.
and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this money, so I need to spend it. You know, it's like, I don't count on money coming my way unless it's from my job and you know, me working for the money. I don't anticipate having money sent to me. So it's like, if my dad robbed the bank and had a bunch of money and it was gone, it's like, well, that was his money.
Yeah.
It's like, he's the one who risked it and got robbed.
You got a point there.
But
Okay. And of course, after all that time had passed, the bank wanted to know where this guy went with their money. America's Most Wanted and Unsolved Crimes aired the story. A father and son U.S. Marshal team, John and Pete Elliott from Cleveland, made it their mission to catch him. Now imagine if her dad took her on a heist and John and Pete, the father and son U.S. Marshals, caught them in an act of the heist. That would be crazy, right? That would be absolutely crazy. Like if they were if her dad wasn't sick and they were to go on another heist. So I
Oh,
was
I
thinking
see.
about that. Yeah,
Okay. Sounds like a nice meet cute.
yeah. You gotta find.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, because you got the
Star-crossed lovers.
star-crossed lovers. Was this all I got? But that would just be crazy. I was thinking because you will have the father and daughter criminal duel, and then you'll have father and son hero duel. Yeah. Oh, there we go. How would you feel if your son told you, ratted you out on this story? And you told him not to on your dying bed, and then he made it. She made a podcast. That was her first episode.
I mean, well, I mean, I guess in that context, it's like I'm telling them not to, but it's kind of weird for me to try and think about it from that perspective because it's
Right.
like I'm dead. I don't give a.
Right. Exactly. He's like, I'm dead. I don't care.
I don't. I'm dead. It's like what different? What? How does this affect me?
Right.
It's like, I guess my biggest concern would be like, oh, are they going to face ramifications? Like, are they going to be expected
Yeah,
to like
pay that back.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, why would you even say anything? But the podcast name is My Fugitive Dad. I had to double check that.
Well, they might be able to make some kind of money off of the podcast, but like I'm assuming it's not a whole lot.
And we are back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, and I keep forgetting we're not live. But
That's what editing's for.
exactly. But yeah, now you were saying that you were looking up.
Yeah, while you were reading that story, I pulled up. Crap, what was the bank's name? Society.
It was National Society. I got it right here. Here we go. Yeah. Let me see. I felt like Donnell Rollins. Here
I think
we
it was
go.
above that.
Oh, hold on, my mic. My mic.
Oh yeah, your mic's all messed up.
All wonky around here. Okay.
Was that the whole podcast?
No, I moved it when I was
Okay.
trying to get the
I think it was
footage
above
off here.
this. Wasn't it?
Okay, above. Let me see. Where is?
Because I think it was before that. Because I remember you mentioned. Oh right, Society National Bank.
Yeah. Okay. So Society National Bank.
Yeah, Society National Bank ends up becoming Key Bank.
Okay.
So they are still currently in operations as Key Bank. So let's see. Key Bank is headquarters is in Cleveland, Ohio, formed by the 1994 merger of the Society Corporation and Key Corp. Key Bank is the 27th largest bank in the United States. Oh, that's just more extra stuff. But yeah, so
Hey.
they merged back in '94.
Oh, in '94. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully his daughter doesn't have to pay that money back.
Yeah, because like I said, they are still ongoing.
Because I'm like, girl, I told you not to do this to protect you, but you over here doing this. Well, have fun. I'm out.
Hopefully, but I would imagine like she also didn't commit the crime, so,
Right.
or profit in any way from the. Well, I guess as a child you can make the argument that she profited from the money, but
Right.
like that's also outside of her control. Like she is a child and has no agency at that point,
Right.
so it's like you can't. Like she profited, but you can't say like she directly like had say in her profiting over that.
Right. You think they did an investigation afterwards? Like after she went on the news and said that? You think the fire marshal and them, the son and father were like, hold on, we got to talk to your mom to make sure that she didn't really have any part of that.
I mean, I would imagine so. Like, once you
Yeah.
get new information, you generally reopen an investigation. I guess the only thing would be is if it was, like, maybe past the statute of limitations.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't know.
What that would be for anything.
Well,
So
not only
it
that, it's
changed.
like, I don't know. Because, like, I'm not super familiar with like, I'm familiar with, like, the base understanding of statute of limitations.
Mhm.
But, like, one of our rights in the Bill of Rights is I believe it's called no double jeopardy, or maybe I've just completely blew off the name there. But the idea is you can't be tried for the same crime twice unless there's new evidence.
Right.
So it's like they can't. Oh yeah, double jeopardy.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're right.
I was not wildly crazy there.
Oh, you're right.
But yeah, so
got
like
sharp
without new
mind.
evidence, you can't then be charged a second time.
Right.
Now, granted, like appealing a court trial, I think doesn't count towards that. So like a trial can continuously be appealed, but like I'm also not certain on how criminal courts and appeals work. You
Yeah.
know, like because well, you generally learn that more with like it's more I guess more along the lines of like civil suits and stuff.
Hmm.
You know, it's like stuff like Roe v. Wade. You know,
Right.
like I don't think that was I
Excuse
don't
me.
think that was a criminal case. You know,
Yeah.
so that's so the appeals process, like you're more familiar with the appeals process of trials like that,
Hmm.
and that you can appeal that all the way up to eventually the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court then had to make a ruling, and that's how you got the Supreme Court hearing Roe v. Wade.
Right. Okay. Now, I was also thinking about this a while ago because I was listening to the podcast to listen to about crimes. I'm like, do you think like all the cult leaders that did crazy stuff like Jonestown? Remember the Jonestown?
The what leaders?
Like cult leaders
Oh,
that do heinous crimes. Do you think they keep an eye on their kids? Do you remember like when they like so like just like because you
yeah, I
got Jim
know.
Jones and then like his kids. Do you think they would be like just in case? I know you're different. You know that was your father, but we might. Do you think they keep a list? Some people like that.
I mean, I'm sure there's something in their like local jurisdiction of
Hmm.
being like, hey, like, I mean, it also depends on like how far removed it is too.
Right.
It's like I'm sure like I'm sure like the original serial killer, if their kids were alive and didn't do anything, I'm sure it then like probably doesn't follow to the next generation. But like I also don't have understanding of the government to know like what like the inside of the government to know what like things that they may be doing that are kept secret from us.
Hmm.
Like who knows? Maybe they have a special agent phone tapping them and listening to
Okay.
their phone records and stuff. It's like because it's like I knew we found out that they were doing that, but they weren't supposed to be doing that. You know,
Hmm.
so
Oh, it's BTK.
but like because I don't like without knowing like what's actually happening there.
Hmm.
It's hard to say. It's like to my like to what I would understand. I would assume the like what they would do is probably something more along the lines of like child predators, like
Yeah.
the like when they move into a neighborhood, like you have to like I mean, I'm sure like the kids of serial killers don't have to go door to door and be like, "Hey, my dad was a
Yeah.
serial
Exactly.
killer.
Yeah.
Don't let me near your children."
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
But it's probably more along the lines of like, "Oh, this person like they're moving to like this city. Okay, let's let the local cops know. Like,
Mhm.
if anything suspicious comes up around this person, like."
It might be that person. Yeah.
It's like you might want to pay a little extra attention to things that happen around, with them that seem sus.
Dude, I feel so bad for the kids because Carrie Rawson, the daughter of BTK,
Uh-huh.
she's been hoping the police since 2023 find the rest of the bodies because they said that there was I think a lake house he used to talk about, and then
Uh-huh.
she's like, he always talked about that's where he was happy or whatever, and then she's like, the rest of the victims might be by that damn lake house. But also there was how they always have like trend on like Twitter or Facebook when they're like, what would older you tell your younger self? And she like tweeted, she's like, that dad's BTK, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, I can't even imagine that.
I mean, think about this though, like if like as a kid, if someone came up to you and they were like, "I'm you from the future,"
Yeah.
like how many people like I know
Yeah.
kids have more of a acceptance for some stuff like that.
Hmm.
But then it's also like you're telling me that my dad is like a serial killer,
Right, yeah.
and it's like
And he loved, like, because they said, like, he was always, like, the perfect dad. Like, he never, like, I mean, he, your parents have bad days, but
Yeah.
he was always like really good to him, and he was basically like, oh,
Well, yeah, because he took all this stress out on random
on
people.
random people, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's got to
But-
be mental freak.
But yeah, that just makes it even harder because it's like, okay, are you going to trust this person that you don't know that just happens to say they're you from the future?
Exactly.
Or are you going to trust your dad? It's like, you don't know if that's you from the future, especially when you're a little kid. It's like,
Exactly.
a lot of times you don't look anything like yourself when you grow up,
Right.
you know?
But I was thinking like this too, because I was thinking the other day, I was like, what if you see yourself, like see someone that has the same makeup as you? Like, well, one, how much would you freeze? And then also you're going to be like, I have a twin. My parents didn't tell me what the hell's going on with that. You're going to be thinking about that. But I wonder if you do see yourself
I guess there's always that
from
whole
like the
thing
future. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess there's always that thing of like, oh, tell me something only I would know.
Yeah.
I did kind of forget about that aspect of things.
Oh, yeah. I always forget about that.
Yeah, it's so cliche. Like,
is.
We so easily skipped over that, but even still, it's like, I don't know. I tend to keep a very open mind on stuff, so it's like, I think my mind would first go to like, did they catch me? Did they see me do that?
Yeah.
Or like, how like because it's like, because how many things are like so. How many things are how many things are just like only you would have any idea of this?
Right. That's a good question.
It's like it has to be something that's like kept like strictly internal into your internal monologue or your internal thoughts.
That where they would be able to know, I'm like, okay, I can trust you, I guess, but it would still feel weird more than like.
Yeah, but like
that's funny as hell.
I don't know,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think if there's anything that like I think about like super regularly that like is so integral to my mind that I don't like voice in any way or express in any way that someone externally could put the you know, like be like, oh, where it would be like they tell me this, I was like, oh, that's something that's only stayed in my mind.
Yeah,
Because it's like I know there's definitely been things that like have come across my mind that like I've kept strictly in my mind. Yeah, there's things that I've kept in my mind that I haven't voiced to people, but like I don't think any of it's so important or that it's something that like I think about like regularly. You know, like I'm sure that there's some like intrusive thought that passes through my mind that I was like, oh, wish I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Not gonna tell anyone that crossed my mind.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why am I thinking about this? Can I stop thinking about this? I do not want to be thinking about this. And then it's just harder to stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
God, yeah. I think
Yeah.
the scariest thing for me is like when I'm like, if I'm like by like a bridge or if I'm doing anything, I'm like, jump. And I'm like, no. It's like, I'm just like, you should jump right now. Right now is the perfect time to do it.
oh,
I'm
Trey,
like,
Trey, do
no.
you need help, man?
Yes.
Do you need a call?
I need
988?
better help, and this is not sponsored. We don't have a sponsor, but no, I'm good. No, but it's just times I'm just like, oh no. Or if I'm skateboarding and I see a car, I'm like, you could just go right. But yeah.
I love how that's where you thought, like mine were more like, I wonder if I could just like throw myself onto the hood of this car, not die, and get a lot of money.
No, I thought about that too. Get a lot of money.
Except it wouldn't be that much.
Yeah, it'll be little. Shit.
It'll probably be a decent amount of money, but like not life-changing money.
Right.
It's not quit your job type of money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
yeah.
like, oh, maybe I could take an extra day off from work type of money.
That's so sad. God.
Well, as a kid, that's life-changing money, or like even as like a teenager, that's life-changing money.
True.
But like,
When you got a kid of your own.
it's not even that. It's just like as an adult with adult expenses,
What? But you got a point on there. What the hell was going for CEO? That's weird. I was going for the CEO that just gave a lot of money to his workers. I think over in Japan. I think it was. They said that reached up to like over. I forget. I gotta look it up. But this is something different.
Might want to save that for next week. You said things were kind of. You said the laptop was dying, so we might want to focus on.
Yeah, we're
finishing
focusing
this
on. Yeah. Real quick, we did watch while we had our technical difficulties. We watched Scary Movie 6, the trailer. It's crazy.
Wild trailer. Don't watch it with your children.
Yes, do not watch with your children.
I don't know how that got on YouTube.
Yeah, because I know that they do sometimes they'll upload a trailer where it's just like it's non-rated, but that was the first trailer.
Yeah,
And it's just got everything in there.
Yeah.
So don't watch it with your children. But I will be expecting to see that.
It is definitely a rated R trailer.
Very rated R.
Looks good though.
Yeah. And then you got Marlon Wayans as Shorty back. So that's funny.
Dude, every time your phone buzzes, because I think it's the alarm gonna go off on my phone for the timer.
Oh, you're trying to like turn it off. You're like, oh no, no, no.
Well, no, because like it's on vibrate, but it's like it's weird because it's like I hear the vibration but I'm not feeling it in my hand. I'm like,
Yeah. You're like,
is the timer going off?
that's funny still. What else we got?
Well, was there anything left with the Theodore?
No, that was it. That's all we got. I was trying to figure out where I could find that damn movie though that he was telling his friends about. I could never find it. I mean, I found it, but I couldn't watch it. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, the Thomas Crown Affair.
But yeah, we'll be doing more heist stories too. I'm gonna try to get them like on holidays too, because I feel like that'd be fun. Because I was like, I wonder how many Christmas heists there were.
Is there a remake?
Yeah, that's a remake. Okay, because, yeah, 1968. Here it is. Okay. Oh, Tubi. Get out of here. All right, well,
come on, man. You got a show on Tubi. How you not see that?
I did not see that. They probably just put it on.
Maybe. It does seem like Tubi's been picking up some extra stuff lately.
Did you see all the cartoons going to Tubi?
All Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes. Now I got to watch Kids Next Door over again because I forgot. I got to watch so many cartoons. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so the Thomas Crown Affair, where Theodore, John Conrad, got the idea from, is on Tubi. It's the 1968 film. There's a
what year did
remake for 1999.
What year did he take?
69.
69.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. 1 year later.
He's like, you know what? I'm the man, and he did what he said he was gonna do. Graduated in 1967. Yeah, that's crazy. It was 69, yeah. But yeah, we'll be updating you guys with some more stuff about bank heist. We'll be talking about that from now. I mean, not from now on, but we'll be doing our other stories too. But this was supposed to be the first story that we were supposed to do. And then something happened with that video. We had to redo our videos.
Yeah, life needs to calm down because we've had too many of these episodes where it's just us sitting here going on about the crap that's going on in our life.
That is true.
Kind of like
your car problems.
Well, it's not. Oh yeah, that was one of the things.
Because there's two videos of that. When I was editing last night, I was like, oh yeah, that was the first video.
Yeah,
and then the second one is so the next title was gonna be
because I know right after I fixed the first issue, we filmed, and that was the last time we had filmed before last week because I was dealing with car problems.
Yeah,
but.
That's crazy.
No, it's like not just that. It's like all the other crap that goes on in our lives that happen in a week span, or if we take 2 weeks in between filming and like life just goes crazy, we'll just go. We'll go on forever on the crap that's going on in our lives, and then ramble. Well, I shouldn't say ramble, but like it'll snowball from there. It'll just lead into other random topics.
Yes.
So like today we were like the one today about like the manufactured homes.
Yes.
Just off of your offhand comment of being like, oh, I found out I could that this apartment complex allows you to lease to own.
Yeah. It's just so crazy to me. So I'm like, no. I got the papers somewhere in my room.
Well, it's nice that they do that, especially if like you don't have to pay rent, like any form of like property rent afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, that's the big issue. It's like having a being able to own like a cheap living space, and maybe just paying like some form of like taxes on it, or maybe or maybe like your utilities, something to the apartment complex.
And then after that, I'll say like if you still do you own it or whatever. If you want a new place, you got a new place and you get other people to live through here.
Yeah, you could sublease or sell it off.
Yeah.
Or
that's crazy.
Someone it's something that someone can inherit.
Yeah.
Inherit.
Dang. Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know.
As long as, like I said, because that's one of the other issues with the old elderly owning those mobile homes is, if someone inherits them, it can be a problem.
Yeah.
You think you're going to inherit a house, and instead you inherit a money scheme almost.
Yeah.
A landlord that owns the property your house sits on and is charging you exorbitant rates because it's expensive to move a house.
Yeah. So when you're looking for housing, be smart. Ask all the questions. Definitely do that. I was gonna say, you got time for one more? I don't know what we're doing.
I mean, that depends on your laptop, I guess.
Yeah, it's still fighting. Let me see where we're at. 22.
Yeah, so if you got something else, let's go.
Okay.
As long as your laptop will make it, and your camera's got the space.
We got it. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was. This is like last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on a watch list for sure. This is UFO stuff on FBI records. But yeah, I forgot which one of those was, but I was just looking up stuff because I was seeing if they had any new sightings for UAPs and stuff. And I'm like, we got nothing. We got nothing, damn it.
You know, you set that up like there was like a story there.
Nope. I know. I thought I did, and I'm like, huh.
You set up the biggest nothing burger.
So much. The biggest nothing burger.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
You're just teasing.
Oh, did you hear about this man? Man kills deer and has sex with it and takes its fur.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, it's insane. Kentucky man covered in fur after arrest.
That's right next door.
Yeah. It's crazy because the hair is right here.
You know,
and the hair right here, but
that checks out.
seeing the face, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Not to shame people that would look like him.
But it fits. You like if you see someone like, oh, so and so killed somebody, like, and you see the photo, you're like, yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, not everyone would like. I don't want to say your face looks like someone who would murder someone, but if you did murder someone, you know, I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't be entirely surprised by that.
Ooh.
So.
This is horrifying. Like, it's weird, but it's also... Okay. Grandma, hi. Yeah. Okay, so Ellen Osborne was taken into custody after allegedly engaging in sexual relations with a dead deer. When speaking with the outlet, the Central Police Department said that the man was driving through an area in Muhlenberg County when he noticed a man allegedly engaged in sexual intercourse with a deer on the side of the road. That is, dude, I can't even process that if I were to see that.
Why is it the side of the road? Why, like, I mean, I guess why the body's still warm, maybe? What the hell? Dragging it into the woods? Take it into...
I was going to say, maybe he's on the road driving and hit it. That's what I was thinking. That's how that happened. And he was like, well, I got undo. I don't know. I was trying to...
That raises another question. If he hit the deer, was the deer still alive when he started to have intercourse with it and just died while he was...
Oh, God. Yeah.
That's a possible thing, because, like, there's times where, like, deers get injured and they kind of just lay there.
Yeah.
Until they die.
So that's all we got. But they said when law enforcement arrived on the scene, they reportedly found Osborne covered in deer fur and blood, according to the outlet. Jesus. He was taken to the Muhlenberg County Detention Center where he is being held. Oh.
The sad thing is I feel like he's only going to get charged with something like public indecency.
Yeah. Because they're going to be like...
Because it's like, I'm sure, like, necrophilia is a crime. I don't know if necrophilia, like, if that goes with, like... I don't know if that incorporates animals, you know? I mean, I guess he could be charged with, like, animal abuse or, like a crime related to that if the deer was still alive when he started. You know?
Right. In certain states. Let me see what states. Because I think it's, like, certain states where it's, like...
You search for legal.
Yeah.
You're definitely on a watch list, buddy.
No, wait. This is not the watch list I want to be on. I want to be on the watch list for UFOs and stuff. And about
too late, man. You're on that
assassination and all that.
You're on that watch list for someone who's gonna... It makes it look like you're trying to find a state
I just
Like there is
illegal.
video, there is like video evidence of you making this mistake.
Well, you guys
Unless
know?
you're like third brain chest maneuvering, setting this up to actually find a state you could dig up a body. But I don't think you're down that bad, buddy.
No. I want to be on the list for like. I want to be on the watch list for like UFOs and like other conspiracy theories. Not that
Yeah, now the government thinks you're trying to have sex with dead bodies.
FBI man. I know you're listening.
Google too. That's a lot
And
of Google.
Yeah, Google. I don't know. I don't even know if Google owns Google anymore.
How would Google not own Google?
Because the creators sold their shit a while ago. Or no, was that YouTube? They sold their shit to Google and then however it worked. Either way, I don't think the original people of Google still work there.
That doesn't mean that people don't own, like that Google's not owned. Well, I mean Google's a publicly traded company, but
It ain't the OGs. It's a government site now.
regardless, like the people at Google, like the company Google owns Google, so like they see your Google search results,
Yeah, I know
and that's the point. So it's like there's people at Google monitoring Google, and you probably just made their list, and they're sending it to the FBI.
Shit. Look, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to find that other story too, but now that story is crazy. And if I'm on a watch, if they come knocking
Yeah, I
on the
don't
door
think
for
you
that,
top
that would be
that.
insane.
I don't think they're gonna come knock on your door, unless Ohio happens to randomly be one of the states where it's legal. But I don't think it's legal. I can't think.
No, it's illegal in Ohio because that was the next thing I actually. Where's the like? Wait, why am I still typing?
It's like I can't imagine necrophilia being legal in any state.
Right, but I know there's lesser. How would I? You know what? We're just gonna stop that right there. We're gonna stop that right there. Jesus Christ, that's just gonna sound bad. But yeah, it's crazy.
I hope I didn't make that list with you. That on this podcast with you.
Yeah, you got more to lose. Shit, I don't got shit to lose.
I mean, being on a list, whatever. It's like we were saying before. For all we know, the government's monitoring us for other crap.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, what's one more thing?
Oh God.
It's like the amount of
Damn.
corporations and companies and websites that have our information and are monitoring us just to sell it off to some other company.
Which is crazy. And the thing is, they said, yeah, that we can like, if we go through with a lawsuit, where we could get some money. I'm like, how much money? You know, be shit.
Depends on the. I mean, it's going to depend on. Depends on the company. Depends on.
How long they've had it or whatever.
Yeah, it depends, and like what the court deems of viable like monetary compensation for that
That's such bullshit.
that situation, and then divide that up by all the people involved.
That's so stupid because my coworker
And then-
got $50 from that.
But here's the thing: you can then like less people that like because a lot of times that stuff come like if you're able to be involved in a class action lawsuit and they have to notify you of it, they do their best to make it look like a scam email. Like it always comes across as a scam email.
That's crazy.
So whether it's a scam, like it's like you can't tell if it's an actual scam or if you're actually eligible for a class action lawsuit from an email.
That's insane. I didn't know that part. That's insane.
Dude, lawyers do some tricky shit like that. Like, what is it? Like that lady that spilled the McDonald's coffee on her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like people thought she was crazy.
Yeah, but it
Because-
burned her vagina, right? Because it like
Yeah, it was like serious.
yeah,
That hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of medical bills
yeah.
and severe damage done to her body. But like the lawyer spun it as like, oh, she spilled a cup of hot coffee on it and now she wants millions of dollars.
There's some assholes.
I
hope
mean,
every day that person who said that lawyer gets punched in the face for the rest of his life. Every day he wakes up. But go on.
I mean, he did a damn good job at his job. Like
That's true.
people, like a lot of people at the time, you know, looked at her like, oh, she's greedy. It just turned into a thing. It was like, oh, everyone in America's sue hungry.
Yeah,
they're
and
all
they call her
looking for.
stupid too.
They're all looking for. Yeah, it's like, oh, you spill. How are you gonna spill coffee on it? Be careful.
Yeah, that's like what we were just saying last week with the chipper, like the machines and stuff. Like when people Because I know people were already commenting on that one
Oh,
video.
that guy. Yeah.
They were talking about, like, how can you be so stupid? Like, you got, you know, you shouldn't be able to get in that.
Dude,
much
like,
stupid.
I literally just talked about how I would slip down a stair.
Yeah.
You know, walking in my own house, that I walk up and down the stairs multiple times a day.
Right,
Because
exactly.
my living room and bedroom are on opposite floors. And my bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I spend most of my time in the living room. So I am constantly going up and down those stairs to grab stuff from the bedroom, go
Right.
to the bathroom, you know.
Right.
And I, you know, wearing the wrong pair of slippers, I slip. Or if I have a certain pair of socks,
Yeah.
you know, if I wasn't wearing house shoes, I'm sure of just wearing like my socks, would have that problem.
Yeah.
I used to do that at my grandma's house all the time, and I lived in her basement when I was a kid. We were there every weekend.
And still
You
do
know,
it. Yeah.
in the summer we were there for 3-day weekends at grandma's house.
That's going to be a FU, buddy. What is this? Credit collection. I shouldn't be saying this stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So it's like,
Come and get me if you want the money. But, yeah.
it's easy to slip. It's easy to trip. You know, there's plenty of people that do it. You know, and if something's going wrong with your body, you know, like if you're aging and you have bad knees or something like that, that's just another factor that can make something like that even more easy to happen. Hell, just being high up above something can make affect your brain to make you woozy, and you could slip.
That's me, for sure. Like, ooh.
Yeah, dude. Like, you almost tripped on your phone just standing up.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That too.
It's like, it's easy to make an accident, and one wrong accident could be the end of your life in any situation.
And then the talk of the town or the world, which is crazy.
And it's like, yeah, you could slip getting up off the toilet, fall and crack your head,
Dude, that would be scary. That would. It
and
was that.
die in your bathroom, falling off the toilet. And then people are going to look at you and be like, oh, you fell off the toilet. What a loser.
Yeah. I don't want to go like that. And then they're going to see my meat. They're like, oh, no. That's crazy.
Well, you better hope you weren't getting up to go grab an extra roll of toilet paper, and they're gonna see your dingleberries.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's you. They're like, oh god, you like die ass.
Brother couldn't even clean his ass.
And he died like this. That's crazy. That is insane.
Great, new fear unlocked.
Yeah, exactly. Dying like that.
I'd rather die like Craig's mom in South Park, having my soul sucked down the toilet from falling in.
Oh god.
Or no, I think it was her. It wasn't her soul. It was her. I think it was her. Her intestines or whatever.
Oh god. Oh god.
Because Craig left the toilet seat up.
That's funny.
Wild episode.
I gotta see that. I still gotta watch all of those. But yeah, I think we're good, right? Yep. All right, we're out of here. He's got to go to sleep, and I gotta figure out what to do for work and see if I'm not dying or not. Concussion. I don't got a concussion. Hopefully not.
Well, you woke up, so that's a good sign.
Exactly.
And the only problem is you're probably too drunk. You're probably too drunk to diagnose from the moment.
Oh yeah, dude. Because I woke up, and I was like, "Am I still drunk?" And then I seen that cut when I went to pee. I'm like, "Oh, that's not supposed to be there." And I was thinking, I was like, "Did we get in a fight last night?" And I got in a fight with the damn table. That table's big as hell. It's like probably down there to that table, but it's like this size and it's wooden.
Yeah.
And the edges, like they're like, it looks weird, but it looks like it's sharpened out. But yeah.
I'm sure you didn't catch
So
one of the sharp edges, otherwise you probably would have been worse off.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was the
Yeah,
whole time
like that's probably just a impact cut.
Yeah.
You know, like
Ooh.
like when you're fighting and you're punching someone and you can cut like their eye or their forehead just from punching.
Yeah.
And there being thin skin or something, I think it is. So the skin's easier to split apart.
Right. Ah, man. Good times. That's like the first time I ever I knocked myself out drunk before. That was years ago. But that's for the next episode. Thank you again for wolfing with us. We're out of here. Take care of your mental health and be safe.
988.
Yes. All right. We out of here. Oh, my knees just cracked.